Hello everyone, well we're here at Lazar House in Norwich. Now this building dates around 900 years. It was built somewhere between 1101 and 1119 and it was built by the bishop to house male lepers, and this is the main building, main part of it. This was the chapel as well. Above here would have been 2 floors, so you would have had the male lepers being housed on the first floor above, and on the ground floor was the chapel. It was known as the St Mary Magdalene, and it was here. It was built to house male lepers, people suffering with leprosy. Now leprosy back in those times would have been considered highly contagious and infectious, so if you were unfortunate enough to have leprosy, you would have been housed in this place in Norwich, and you would have been segregated from the community, from your family, and as you can imagine it would have been quite a grim place to be, quite a lonely place to be. So there has been some sad times here, as you can imagine. It was then used as a barn. It was also used as what else was it used for? It was used as a branch library from 1923 to 2003. It was a branch library here in Norwich. So yeah, as I said, it dates back around 900 years and it's a grade 2 listed building. We thought we'd come down here and check it out. We've heard some good stuff about this place. I'm not sure if they've had many paranormal teams investigating here. As I said, it's the first time I knew about this place was a few weeks ago. So yeah, we'll give you a quick tour of the building. So here is your main hall, main room. As I said, there would have been 2 floors, and the male lepers would have been on the first floor up here, and you would have had the chapel down below. This place was also used for sick, aged men of Norwich, for the poor. So if you were poor and you were ill, you would come here. So apparently this door here, they think, was a stairwell that used to go up to the first floor where the lepers were housed. As you can see, we've set up just a few pieces of equipment on the floor there. Now, as we were setting up, we did get some Melrem action going off, so hopefully that's a good sign for tonight. But yeah, we've got some few rooms to investigate tonight. So up here you've got the staff room, just here. We've got another little office room here. Now up here is the attic area. This looks quite interesting up here. I think we'll spend a bit of time up here. And down here we've got a little kitchen area, some toilets, and you've got another room here. Now the next part, apparently a lot of the staff find it quite creepy, but it is the cellar. Now down here, apparently, when this was a leper hospital, this is where they used to keep the dead bodies from the leprosy sufferers when they passed away. Apparently their bodies would have been kept down here before they were buried. So this could be quite an interesting area. You've got a little boiler room down there. And you come through here and then back into the main hall area. So yeah, this looks like quite an interesting building, as you can see. It's got quite an interesting past to it. So we're hoping for a good night. As I said, we've already had a bit of Melrem action going off, so that could be a good sign.
Yeah, it was like they were testing it out, see what it was.
Yeah. So yeah, let's go straight into the investigation.
Let's turn the lights out.
Okay, so again, calling out to the spirits of Lazar House, Norwich, St Mary Magdalene Hospital. Please come forward and talk to us this evening. We mean you no harm.
We come here peacefully.
We're here as friends. We're just here to communicate with you. Hopefully you'll communicate back. We'd like to get to know you and your story. We mean you no disrespect.
Can you make yourself known to us in the room? We'd really appreciate it if you could.
Can you give us a sign that you're here? As I said, don't be afraid. Can we perhaps hear your voice? We have some devices on the floor. We have what's called a K2 meter with a green light on it. If you go towards that, it will just show us some colours. We have a device called a Melrem. If you go towards the aerial, that will show us some colours. We have a device called an EDI, which is this orange box on the floor. And we also have a little ball on the floor, and apparently if you can go towards that or touch it or give it a push, that will flash some colours for us. They are just devices to indicate to us that you are here and you are willing to talk to us this evening.
If you're wondering who we are, we just come here to investigate and, like Ross just said, communicate with whoever's in this building, get a chance to know you, know your background. We'd really love it if you could find any way possible that you can to communicate and let us know that you're with us.
So apparently this door here would have been possibly the main entrance to Lazar House. It still has the original chapel door key. If we have anyone connected to St Mary Magdalene Hospital, the Lazar house here in Norwich, please come forward and give us a sign any way that you can.
We'd really love to get to know you tonight. Do you hear that? We'd really love to get to know you tonight. Do you hear that? That was over there. That was a proper light.
Yeah.
It's over there.
Was that you, Spirit, letting us know where you are? Can you do that again?
That was loud.
Yeah, I did hear something.
That was like someone putting something down. Like a box.
Are you down this end, Spirit?
Like, to me it sounded like it come from over here somewhere.
Do we have anyone here that was connected to the leper hospital here? Maybe you were housed here in St Mary Magdalene Hospital, the Lazar house, because you had leprosy. If so, please come forward and talk to us. We'd love to know your story. As I said, we mean you no harm.
Can you tell us your name? Don't be shy.
Can we perhaps hear your voice? Come and tell us your story. Come and tell us what your life was like. We understand that having leprosy back in those times would have been a very grim period in your life, a very lonely part of your life. being separated from society and the community. Perhaps being separated from your family. All because you had this disease that people thought was highly contagious. I'm very sorry that you had to suffer with that.
Yeah. Yeah, very sorry you had to go through that.
We feel your pain, we really do. If you could come forward and tell us what it was like. That again. That again.
That was what I heard earlier.
If that was you, Spirit, could you do that again, but louder, please? Did we just hear you?
Like that ain't a noise, that, like a wood creak or anything. That's a proper
Or it could have been one of the steps, maybe, or the stairs, like nothing paranormal.
Yeah.
You know, it might not have been paranormal. It might have been just, you know, maybe expansion of the wood or something. I don't know. Okay, spirits, we've now moved up
into what? The office area.
the office area of the building.
Can you come forward and do something for us, please? We call all spirits in the building. We're here to say hello. We'd love to communicate with you this evening. Please come forward. Make yourself known to us.
We've got a device on the floor here called a Melrem with a green light on it.
What about spirit balls? What's the
Yeah.
app? Fill it out.
Yeah, get the app out and see what comes up on the app. Okay, spirits, we're going to get another device out. Now, apparently you can, Scott's just put it on the table. Now, apparently you can pick out words or maybe talk into it. I'm not quite sure how it works.
Just see if you can communicate to us through the device on the table. Can you work it out and speak into it? Work out what you've got to do?
Can you come and tell us your name? Come and tell us who you are.
Who?
Who?
Yeah.
Well, you.
You.
Could you do that for us?
How is that? Can you tell us who you are? Who?
We'd like to know who you are. Can you tell us who you are?
We'd love to get to know you. So if you tell us your name, or if you could tell us anything about you. Can you tell us what this building is? Is there anything you'd like to tell us?
Can you give us some information about this building?
Robert.
Robert.
Okay, so if we have a Robert here with us, can you give us a sign that you're here, Robert? Can you make a tap or a bang on the table or move something?
Do we have Robert here? Is that your name? That's weird how it's come up, Robert.
Yeah, but it's weird how we've been saying, tell us your name. And when you said, can you tell us who you are? It was like, who? We could have been asking anything, couldn't we? We could have been asking, all we've been asking pretty much is tell us your name.
I could be wrong, but if I remember, I mean, I'll have to look it up again, but I think there was someone called Robert who bought this place after the dissolution.
Oh, really?
After it, I could be wrong. I'll have to double check it again.
God, that'd be interesting if that was. I don't know what that means.
Robert, are you still with us? Please stay with us if you are.
Or did you know Robert?
Robert, if you are here, can you affect one of the devices that we've got set out on the floor with the green light on it?
See, what's weird, I don't think I've heard that say Robert before.
No.
I don't know whether that means anything or not, I don't know, but.
Just to confirm, if we do have Robert here with us, can you give us a sign that you are here? Can you knock on something? Tap on something? Can you whisper something to us?
Or if you're here with anybody else, can you tell us their name? Or can they tell us their name? What ones we got? What equipment we got down the end then as well?
The REM pod,
Oh, you got EMI on there.
EDI, and the pump.
It's weird, isn't it? Like the REM pod. What was that?
With that,
Yeah, that was a proper. It's weird, isn't it? Like the REM pod. What was that?
with that.
Yeah, that was a proper. It's weird, isn't it? Like the REM pod. What was that?
With that,
Yeah, that was a proper.
Hello?
That sounded like that came from in there, didn't it?
Yeah.
like something had been thrown or dropped.
No, it sounded like on the wooden floorboards. It sounded like a step, like somebody had stepped. Did we just hear you? Can you do that again for us, but louder? Okay, we were just on a break and we've just heard the mail ring going off. Hello? Hello, do we have anyone here? Hello? Was you affecting the device on the floor? Can you do it again? Yeah. 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 Please come forward again. Don't be afraid of me. There's a right one down. No, there's a right one down there. Oh, careful.
Hello, is there anyone down here with us that would like to come out and say hello?
We're down in the cellar area now.
There's a lot of water and radiator like pipe noise, isn't there?
Yeah, that's the boiler room in there. Apparently this is an area of the building that people find quite eerie down here. And apparently down here is where the bodies of the dead leprosy sufferers would be kept down here until they were buried.
Come on, make yourself known to us, please.
Is that true? Was this area of the building used to store the bodies of the deceased until they were buried?
Should we get the app out down here?
Yeah.
Okay, Spirit, I've put a device on here which you're able to communicate to us through. Can you tell us your name?
That's the boiler.
Can you tell us your name through the device that I've just placed down on the plastic box? Or to give us a message that you're here with us? Is there anything you want to tell? Oh. Give us a message that you want to tell us? Actually, if you just heard like that, just had a door now go. I'd be so scared to go upstairs. I think I'll just stay down here.
I think there's something upstairs.
Come on, Spirit, come and do something for us, please. We'd love to communicate with you. We mean no harm or disrespect in any way. We're here as friendly people. We just want to communicate with you and say hello.
We just want to get to know your story.
Can you tell us your name for the device? Is Robert still with us? Has Robert followed us downstairs, down into the cellar? That was good though when it's come up with who, when we were saying. What did it say?
Here.
Here. Well,
Yeah.
I just said, Robert, did you come down with us?
So Robert, are you here with us?
Did you hear that? That was like a. That wasn't a pipe.
Can you do that again, but louder if that was you, Robert? Give us a significant sign that you are here. We would be most grateful if you could give us a sign.
We would appreciate it.
Robert?
That is weird though, isn't it? Have you come down with us, Robert? Here.
Here. Robert, if that's you that's given us that message, can you give us another message? Can you give us some more information? Sarah. Do we have Sarah here? Is there a Sarah here? Sarah, are you with Robert?
Well, hello Sarah, my name's Scott and this is Ross. It's very nice to speak with you if you are here, and Robert, and anyone else who's here with us.
We're grateful that you're trying to communicate with us. If that is true, that app. As we've said on previous investigations, that we're not 100% sure on these apps, because at the end of the day they are an app. They are programmed to say certain words.
We have had some interesting stuff come up on it recently, though.
In previous investigations we have had some interesting stuff come out, so it would be brilliant if it was true. So if we do have a Robert or a Sarah here, can you give us another sign that you are here? If you can, we would be very grateful. Can you knock or bang on something? Can you show yourself in front of us? Come and talk into our cameras that we have in our hands.
That's your glass, isn't it?
It's my glass.
Yeah, because does that move? Oh, it's a bit stiff. It's a bit stiff, actually. I thought that might be quite slidey, but it's not.
No. Mailroom again. Mailroom's just gone off again.
And that's a brand new battery.
Yeah, I've just put a brand new battery in it. Thank you, Spirit.
Thank you.
Can you set that off again for us? Can you do that again? Can you do that again for us?
Where is it? Just out there?
Yeah, it's on the floor in the kitchen. Please do that again for us, thank you. If that was you.
It's been strong every time.
Yeah.
Like, as in like max.
I'd be really grateful if you could set that off again for us. Just to confirm that someone is here with us. Was that you coming in this room? Did you walk past that to come in here with us?
If you're in...
That's your camera just flipped
Oh,
off.
the battery's just gone, I think. If you're in this room with us, can you touch this green light on the table? Can you go over and touch this device that I'm pointing at now? Can you touch that light? It won't make any sound. It will just show different colours. Are you able to go over and touch it?
It's like a... Did you?
Yeah.
Is there someone out in the corridor?
No.
Did you it?
Yeah.
It was like a... Can you do that again? but louder. Can you do that louder for us?
It was like, to me, it sounded like the sound of someone like pushing a door inside.
Hello?
It's like, it's definitely, it just feels like someone's out there, doesn't it?
Yeah. If there is someone in the kitchen area, can you go towards that green light on the floor again? Just to confirm to us that there is someone here.
Thought I heard someone breathing and burst the fridge behind.
Mailroom's going again. Hello?
Thank you for setting that off.
Thank you. Can you do that again for us? Can you do that again? We can ask you a question.
Look,
Thank you.
thank you.
Okay, if you step away, thank you. Can you make that flash again if you're male? Are you a male? A gentleman? Are you female? Are you a lady? Are you a child? A boy? A girl? Is this a little girl? Okay, I'll ask again. Can you make those lights flash again for a yes? Are you male? Female? A child? Excuse me. Can you make those lights flash again for a yes? Are you connected to this building? To the Lazar house? Are you connected to the chapel? To the leper hospital?
Did you work here?
Excuse me. Oh, thank you. Is that because I coughed? Oh, excuse me.
Might have been answering to my question. I said, did you work here?
Did you work here? Are you connected to the library? When this was a library? Or Denmark Farm? Is there anything else you can do for us? I think that was that you, Spirit? Can you do that again for us? I think that might have just been when the traffic went past. Did you hear the rattle?
Yeah, it was like a door rattle.
I don't know if that was because of the traffic going past. If you made that door rattle, can you do it again for us? But louder? Was you giving us a sign? Okay everyone, I think we're going to call it a night there. Well, tonight was quite interesting. We had a bit more activity tonight than last time. The mail rem went off a few times, which was quite interesting. We heard a few taps, light bangs. Whether or not they were paranormal, we're not quite sure. Can't say for sure. So yeah, it was very interesting. Lovely building. I think we would definitely like to come back at some point and do a second investigation. I think it's got potential to be a good night if we hit it on the right night. So yeah, we enjoyed tonight and we move on to the next one. Thanks for watching. See you all soon.